Uh, listen, man. Okada's
Like
Okada,
signing the
man.
Murder Inc. Huh?
Okada's all. It's like Nas signing the Murder Inc. is
It was like
crazy.
Nas signing the Murder Inc. Like, yo, what?
Yeah, man. Hits the Rainmaker on Eddie Kingston, and the rest is fucking history, man. You see this handshake right here, the smiles on these faces right here.
Oh yeah, there's millions of dollars in that ring right now.
Bro, like I was saying before the
Millions of
show. I was saying it before
Yeah,
the
please.
show.
Yeah, go ahead and get into it now. Go ahead and get into it now.
Okada's there on a $13 million deal? He's gonna be getting paid $4.4 million a year. This man making more than some starting quarterbacks in the NFL. That's crazy.
That's Trey Lance money, nigga. That's Trey Lance money. And of course, he's the biggest. Okada, Mr. All Days Off said, Okada is the third man. No, I'm the first man. Like, guess who's the A side of this? This is like Nas signing. Like, this is like NBA young boy finally going to Atlantic. Like, yeah. Guess who's here, big dog? Yo, man, it was perfect, man. It was so perfect. And then, like, especially after they did the whole, like, we were talking about earlier with the Kenny Omega shit and firing him and shit, and then you bring in his biggest op. You're just like, wait, what? Like, you bringing him in to replace me? Yeah. Like, but that's the biggest slap in the face ever. Yo, I love this shit. And the new little Rainmaker shirt is kind of lit, too. You were saying Rainmaker means a whole different term now. So, oh, yeah. This was great.
Yeah, that was a report, I believe. I don't know if it was Wrestle Ops or somebody had put that out there. Fightful Select confirmed through their sources that was pretty much accurate. 4-point-something million a year, 3-year deal. So yeah, somewhere around 13 million or whatever in total. Barry Bloom is just knocking shit out the park. I don't know, man.
They replaced this man in a group like Eddie and the Five Heartbeats, bro. This man Kenny Omega gonna walk up to Okada. How does it feel to beat me?
But Okada is KD going to the Warriors, and then Harrison Barnes going to. That's KD. Like, you just added KD to your squad. Like, I need to be a leader. I just need to go out there and hoop. I'm gonna go out there and wrestle and win these belts, and then like you just keep giving me the money and don't say nothing to me. I'm good friends with Nick because he gives me all the shoes and stuff. That's Dior.
That is hilarious, man. I think this is a very interesting move. I floated something out there last night on X, on Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I said, Young Bucks, Okada, Jack Perry, run it. I think that'd be an interesting pairing.
Put man in
there. I think we lost Ben.
Yo, cry me a river, Ben.
I'm saying the only reason I'm throwing that out there is because come on, man. I keep my ears to the streets. I see things. Did you not see Nick Jackson posted on Instagram last week? The little picture of him and his brother walking through the shit. He gonna tag, you feel me, Matt, and tag Jungle Boy, tag Jack Perry as well. Yeah. Jack Perry ain't nowhere in the picture. Why is he being tagged? But I'm just saying.
He just got jumped into a gang.
Maybe,
Japan, right?
Hey, maybe they use his power. Maybe they use their power to bring him back since Tony Khan suspended him.
Do we get a all EVP match? You know what I'm saying? Kenny versus the Bucks versus Tony Khan. Like, yeah, listen, you're fighting Travis Etienne. Shut up.
All right, man. Last thing here is that on Dynamite, as far as what we had Okada debuting, but also Will Ospreay defeated Kyle Fletcher in the main event. After that was confronted by Bryan Danielson. So it looks as if we may be going into a program with Danielson and Okada, or Danielson and Ospreay, or maybe this is a tease for sometime down the line, all-in type thing, or maybe something else. I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is Will Ospreay the Luka Doncic of wrestling?
Maybe.
Josh Allen?
This nigga is amazing, bro.
No, he's amazing. And like,
but what's your butt?
My butt is like, if he's that amazing, then you should just do what this is your show. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay is that amazing? Like I would push him straight to the top, beat Samoa Joe tomorrow.
Kind of looks like that's what they're doing, but they kind of have this swerve situation here as well. Like honestly, if we look at the landscape of AEW right now, it looks like Ospreay and Swerve might be being positioned right now as the top baby faces. Am I wrong on that?
No, Ospreay is listen, Ospreay is definitely the biggest free agent signing in wrestling that you can get in a long time because he was like literally legitimately going between like all the companies and shit. But I'm just saying, like, if like he's that dude, like this shit, like I'm fighting my partner and we putting on 5-star. Listen, bud, like I don't know, man. If I was pushing Ospreay and had Ospreay at my company, like he would be like, "Yo, man, listen, score all the points." Like I remember that episode of Hey Arnold where it was like, "Yo, pass the ball to Tucker. Yo, pass the ball to Ospreay. All right, and then let him score all the points because like he's the best thing going over there."
So they're doing something wrong. They're doing it wrong.
No, they're just not doing it fast enough.
I was just wondering because if we're gonna get negative, we can get negative. We can have a negative conversation. We can get negative.
Look, this is 6 years in, cuz listen, we started this whole thing off negativity.
All right, let's get negative. Fuck it. All right, so the Dynamite ratings came in. They did like 780,000, right? I don't know if that's good enough. Like, I don't know if that's good enough. They got all these players now. Tony Khan said, "I'm about to spend all this money, to make sure that AEW is competitive. Our roster is the best that it can be, and we're gonna really put on some dope shows. And we're in a contract year, so we finna go crazy, right?" The last couple of weeks, they've debuted Will Ospreay officially on AEW roster proper. Kazuchika Okada has now debuted on Dynamite. Next week, presumably, Mercedes Moné is going to be debuting on AEW Dynamite.
Oh, that's just it's gonna be like it's like college basketball for men's and women. You know what I'm saying? We want to see Caitlin Clark, not whatever Jalen's playing for Kentucky.
They announced Ospreay. The ratings haven't really responded. They didn't announce Okada. Look at the rating that they got. They haven't announced Mercedes. Is there some room to say that AEW needs to be announcing these people being on their show?
I mean, like, what's the point of the announcements? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I think that the way that Tony Khan like rolls out, like you talk about rollouts and shit, like his rollout game pause is not really, you know what I'm saying, it's rudimentary. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of know what you're gonna do type shit. But then like even when he brought out Phillip from 63rd out the first time, like we knew it was coming, but then he just did it the way he did it. Yeah, but like he did it like that. But like with Ospreay and shit, like something like that, but like when the lines are not like black and white, it's kind of like grayish, like storm cloud grayish too, because like New Japan was pissed. Like we done lost everybody else, cuz like we don't want to let this nigga go, but we got to type shit. But like sometimes you just gotta like you don't have to be painfully obvious, but like I think like you have to push your people the way you want to push them.
Okay, let me tell you what advertising some of these people may or may not do for the show. Last time they were in Duluth, Georgia, I guess this place that they were in last night, they did like 5,000, right? This time they did 3,000 as far as attendance, the crowd. So they were like less people. Last time they were in Boston, they did like 9,000 something fans in attendance for Dynamite. They've sold like 6,000 tickets for next week's show. So maybe announcing these people would help getting people in the building.
But it's like
if they're the stars that you
though.
That's the dilemma, right? The surprise of wrestling versus being able to make money off of these performers showing up and making that splash. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ben, do you have anything to add?
It pins the paper, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, do what I say.
I think Ben wants to move on.
Nah, y'all go ahead. But like, I think Tony Khan is like, like he's a wrestling fan at heart, and one of the major complaints from wrestling fans is we never have surprise anymore. So I guess he wants to do that, but there's a way you can pitch those ideas, like the CM Punk thing, kind of allude to it, kind of make people already, push them in the direction that where you're going, to kind of like make them like, okay, I didn't say it out loud, but you know who it is. You know what we're doing. I think like you could find a happy medium in between that, because like I remember when they debuted Sting and there was no announcement, no like news, no nothing. Boom, he shows up and advertisers were pissed because they're like, hey, you got to give people the heads up next time, because so we can promote this, so we can make some money off of it. And I get like I said,
he said, "Fuck that."
The whole facts, but the whole CM Punk thing, that's the healthy mix that you want. You want people cutting promos and being like the best in the world, or talking about straight edge, or talking about whatever. You can do that without directly saying like, this is who we're pushing, this is who's coming out, this is what we're doing. You can say it without saying it.
But like, you should know like who, like what we feel about the person by your reaction to the person that we're bringing back. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like you wanted Croza. What's up, big dog? You go come out first and do what? Oh yeah, calling Britt Baker the Jinder Mahal of AEW is hilarious. But that's your fault, not me. I don't know. Like it's sometimes like wrestling is wrestling for a reason. Like you need the like the little surprise element is needed in wrestling, but it's also about making money too now. So like I don't know what the happy medium is, because maybe the happy medium is booking the entire place in Boston, where she's from Fairfield. It should be at the at Allenwood Park. So like I don't
crazy. know. That's crazy. Yeah, man. I guess we'll see. We're not engineers. We're not scientists. We're not insiders. We're not journalists. We're not writers. So, not our job. We're fans. So, Tony Khan, figure it out. It's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make it work.
Yeah,
bitch
man.
Ass nigga. 6 years in. Like, he was we're the fans, not you, motherfucker. Stop acting like a fan and be a motherfucking boss. Nigga, Rick Ross would never.
Yeah, what he said.